Welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today we are going to be covering a 10-minute warm-up. With tournament season coming up for many of our Floridians, but also people all over the country, just remember that the warm-up, the 10-minute warm-up is extremely important, not just for you, but also for your partner, and maybe a really good time to check out your opponent. All right, so the first thing that you want to do is make sure that you guys, when you're dinking, and especially at the beginning, the first minute, you're just getting a feel for. I'm always checking out. I mean, this is a good time. A lot of people, when I ask them, did you notice anything about your opponents? And they don't even notice if their opponents are righty or lefty. That is extremely important. And when you begin, first thing when you step on the court, you should check it out and make sure that you know if you have, especially if you don't know them, if one of them is lefty or maybe both of them are. So you want to know that right away. The next thing is that you once you start, you're focusing on you and your partner, you want to make sure that you start to move. If you haven't hit any balls, you haven't had the chance, start moving your feet before you move anywhere. And really focus on the things that you can control here, your breathing. People tend to get a little nervous when they're about to play. I always like to keep it nice and light. So if I see that my partner is a little tense, I'll say, hey, what's up? You ready to go? Or you kind of just create some conversation, just get them talking and kind of breathing as well, because a lot of the times when we get nervous, we tend to hold our breath, and that just makes it a little bit worse. So then again, once we get moving a little bit more, then I start to move back while my partner is still at the front, and I'm working on my third shot drop. And I'm really taking my time to get a feel for the ball. And remember, it's really easy to go to that hard stuff right away, but making sure that you're working on your hands being nice and loose. Focus on clearing that net. If it's a little bit higher than what you like, don't worry about it too much. And then go again. And then as I start to move my feet, I start to work my way forward. Nice. And as you can see, we're really focusing on consistency, making a lot of balls, getting our partner lots of balls. And then I'm gonna let my partner go back and let them, but as I'm here, I'm also working on not letting those balls drop. The one that I can take it out of the air, I will definitely take it out of the air. Nice. And it's always good to tell your partner, like, good third, good shot. There you go, do it again, go again. If they miss, be supportive. You need your partner. You need your partner to be ready and do well. Nice drop. Nice. Again. Nice get. Good coming. One more time. And sometimes what you notice as your opponent is warming up, you see, if they don't do let's say, and again, I'll tell my partner will let me know, okay, I'm working on drives now. And let's say that my opponent doesn't do one drive, or they're not really good, and as you can see, you see that it can go either way. Your opponent can be really good, only does drives, or maybe they only do drops, but you can get some of that information to see kind of what's going to be coming your way. Nice ball, nice ball. Good. Nice. And once my partner, I feel like, okay, my partner is feeling pretty comfortable, pretty good, and maybe I'll do a more where I'll go back and because I like to be warm, and now can I do some drives as well? Now I'll work my drives, and while I'm working my drives, my partner is also working on their volleys. Good. Okay, good. So also one thing that I like to do is kind of get my hands ready. Now we're going volley. Just some fast hands. And ready, quick hands. Nice, good. Out in front. Go. Nice. Good. Nice, perfect. Okay, so then, now I'm feeling pretty good. And usually what I'll do, I'll say, hey partner, how do you feel? Do you need anything else? Some people like to say, hey, can I get a couple overheads? So if they say, oh, because again, maybe my opponent likes to lob and you already know that, so you're gonna warm up some overheads. Sometimes if I'm a little sore, then I say, oh, I'm okay, I'm gonna save my shoulder. But depending on the day, you really wanna make sure that you warm up everything that you feel that you're gonna use. So if I tell my partner, can you go back a little bit and give me some up balls, and I'll just do a couple overheads. So just warming up my overhead, especially if it's sunny like this, where the sun is here. I'm gonna try, nice. There you go. Don't try to injure your opponent. There you go. All right, so now I'm feeling pretty good, pretty ready. Then, let's say at this point, we probably only have a few more minutes, depending on how long it takes you to get to the court. And the referee will give you, okay, you guys got a couple more minutes. We'll say, hey, you guys wanna warm up some serves? I like to actually play a couple of skinny, where I warm up my serve, but I'm also playing the point out. So I do, and then we do a couple. And of course, because there's two people, a lot of times it's harder. You can go more full on when you're going down the line, and we'll show you that as well. But I'll go here, nice, come in, good. Oh, nice get. Okay, so by the time that, the clock, it's amazing how fast it goes, and all of a sudden your 10 minutes are over. So that's why I say, take advantage of those 10 minutes, warm up everything. Sometimes the serve won't happen until the last minute when the ref says you got 1 minute. So the other alternative as well is to go straight ahead and play the point out. Don't be afraid to serve straight ahead. So you serve, and you play out the point. There you go. There you go. So that's a good time to just get some points going straight ahead with your partner. Because again, you don't have the diagonal chaos going, but you're going to have less time to get something diagonal. Some opponents, sometimes they'll be open to doing some diagonal, but most of them would rather go straight ahead, so the balls are not being, when you go diagonal, ball goes in the net, it goes to your opponent's court. So that's why people like to warm up straight ahead, even though the game is played pretty much diagonal. The key of a warm-up is really to warm up, make sure that you're ready. You're ready from point one, everything is ready to go. And again, you are in the best position to win the first point that you can. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any comments or any questions, please let us know.